Good evening, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. Mahavatar TV welcomes you all for this evening's program of 21 Days Free Holistic Wellness Program, Day 17. Before commencing the session, my great pranamas to Ranganath Sirji, my great pranamas to Brahma Shri Patriji sir, and great grand pranamas to Mahavatar Babaji. So, today, this evening, we are going to have a wisdom share about spirituality from our spiritual Guru Ji Ranganath Sirji. So before that, we'll start doing meditation for about 40 minutes and then we will have our wisdom share. So let's get started to get ready to do meditation. So drink a glass of water. It helps you. Yeah. Get a glass of water and drink before meditation. It helps you while doing meditating. I'll give you like about 20 more seconds so that you can go and bring water and drink. So I see all masters ready, sitting in posture to get meditation. So let's get started then. So we'll start doing meditation for about 40 minutes. Let's sit and start doing meditation together now. You all know we practice anapanasati. So it's like ana in breath, apana out breath. Sati means to observe. We have to observe the breath. Be a grand observer to the breath. Sit in a comfortable posture with your back erect. You may sit down on the floor, covered with an exercise mat. Don't sit directly on the floor. Cover with something like a blanket or a meditation pad like that. You may sit on a sofa or chair, feet crossed or legs folded. Hands should be clasped, fingers interlaced. Put on your thighs. Your eyes should be closed. Remove spectacles if you're using any. Do not wear any eye mask. Make your room as dark as possible. And just breathe calmly by consciously observing the breath that happens naturally without any effort. Don't do any pranayama, no kumbhaka, no rechka, no japa, no mantra, nothing. Don't hold the breath, no holding or no stopping the breath. Cut all stray idle and unnecessary thoughts. Just observe the breath and stay relaxed. Now I'll play a wonderful music to you all. Enjoy doing meditation. I'll be playing a music like you feel like you're getting connected to the universe. So listen from the universe and dance in the universe. Last 5 minutes. Last 1 minute, masters. Keep your eyes closed. Do meditating. Last 10 seconds. Five more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Stay closed your eyes. Please come to the body consciousness, my dear friends, my dear masters. Be with your breath. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your both hands. Keep it on your eyes for 5 seconds. Let's count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly take your hands and slowly open your eyes. Open your eyes very slowly. So my dear friends and my dear masters, you have done wonderful meditation with the melodious music. So today we will have our wisdom shared by our spiritual Guruji Ranganath sir. Sir, we welcome you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaste.
Yes.
Namaste to all. Good evening to everybody. Right. So till now, you have done meditation. All of you done wonderful meditation under the guidance of Deepika ji. So thank you so much, Deepika. You have done wonderful. You have conducted wonderful meditation with a great guidance and wonderful music also. Right. Thank you so much. Yes. So, okay, friends, welcome to all of you again for this sharing of spiritual wisdom for today. Yes. Today's spiritual wisdom we are going to share with you is spiritual questions and answers. So these spiritual questions are asked by various meditators across the different times. So throughout the journey of last 40 years in the PSSM by our beloved Guruji Brahmarshi Patriji, many people have asked many questions. So out of them, we can't discuss all questions. We have so many questions about more than 300 questions. But we may discuss about 15-20 questions today. This is part 1. The same series will continue in every monthly sessions. So today, this is October session. Next goes to 21 days of November, December, January, February. Every month we will have one session like this. The spiritual questions and answers. That is spiritual queries and answers. Okay, right. It's a wonderful thing. So many times what happens? There are many questions which are hidden within us, If we get clarification, then our journey, spiritual journey, will become smooth. Okay, so it's very important. So that's the reason. So let's get more questions and more clarifications. Then our journey will be smooth. Most of the blocks, mental blocks, will be released, so that our journey will be smooth. Also, more trustworthy, more confident, and definitely we see a positive and vibrant life ahead for us, all of us. So that's the benefit of this particular session. Okay, right. The first question is how to identify the real guru. The first and foremost question for everybody: how to identify a real guru. So friends, so whenever you want to identify a real guru, a real master, first of all, you should start mastering the spirituality. You should start understanding what is spirituality. Okay, you should start practicing what is meditation. If you are practicing rituality, you cannot identify the real master. No way. Okay, so many people, what happened? They are in the rituality. Already they are practicing rituality, pujas, lot of sutras, mantras, japas. They can't identify a real master who is the pioneer in the field of spirituality, in the field of spiritual science, basically. How can you identify? Because you don't know meditation at all. You never practice meditation, you never know what is meditation. You never close your eyes and you never practice the awareness of mindfulness of the breath itself. So you can't identify. So the best way is, anybody want to identify a real guru, you must start practicing the same, the line of the line of practice. So the lineage of practice must be the same spirituality. So you start practicing spirituality, then you'll be able to identify slowly in the course of time. You can be able to identify the real master. A master can identify the master. A non-master cannot identify the master. It's also a very, very important point. Understand? So many people says, so there's a lot of Swamijis, all these people. So they cheat and they try to, deceive the people or collect the money, all this. It is not the mistake of them. Mistake of you approach them, right? You don't have the knowledge or you don't have the wisdom. As you are ignorant person, you will be bound to be attracted by that kind of people. So that is not the mistake of that particular Swamiji or a particular that so-called pseudo Swamijis or whatever. That is not the mistake of them. The mistake of you choosing them. So be careful about that. Okay. So you have to be careful. So to which kind of master you have to go and see. For example, you have been listening the classes here, especially on Mahavatar Foundation. Who are all the masters coming here and teaching you, and what kind of wisdom they are teaching? Are they trying to put us into the, or luring or attracting towards something else, right? You might be knowing already. Then only you can choose a proper master, isn't it? So that's how first be in the practice so that you can understand the similarity and the kind of masters whom you need to pursue your spiritual path, spiritual life. Okay, this is the first question. Second question. So, how do you make our life meaningful? Meaningful and reasonable. See, your life will get a meaning whenever your life is dedicated such a way that you do good things or the seva for everybody, all the beings, not only human beings, my dear friends. All the, animal beings, plants, the plant kingdom, whichever it may be, whichever the life around you, you must be serving them. You must be serving them all the time. Many people, what they do is, so they say that we are a great sevak and we are the savior, and also they say they feel that their life is having a great meaning, such a way that they help some certain sect of people. Let's say certain people will help only some community. The other people, the person will help his own community, his own related people. You won't help the other people, right? So in that case, it cannot be a seva. It cannot be called, it cannot be denoted as a meaning for your life. It cannot, the life cannot be meaningful or purposeful. Understand? The life cannot be fulfilled because of this. What you must be doing is all the time, everywhere, anywhere, anytime, must be helping everybody, anybody, everything, all around you. That is called the real seva. Then only it has got a meaning to it. Understand? So your life is fulfilled. Your life has got the great meaning in it. Right? Your life, the purpose of life is served. Understood? It means you have no differentiation at all with respect to anything in this life. That is the real purpose of life, my dear friends. Okay? Please remember this. Yes. So now the other question is, do we have the next life? Yes. Do we have the next life? Definitely everybody will have the next life, may not have the next life also. The reason here is, for example, I want to take a birth. I don't want to come to the Earth planet. It's again like this. If you have a lot of karmas to perform and pay back, we need to come here. Sometimes we take time also from supreme soul or spirit guides. We say that okay, I'll hold here, I'll not go now. So they give role. Definitely they'll give role, right? They'll give the role and they ask you to come here. They ask to go to the Earth planet or any other planet in the cosmos. So you must be going there and you must be living there, leading the life. So it means having a birth, not having a birth. Of course, definitely, it all depends upon our own choice also. It's a choice. It's basically a choice, right? So how many times I have to come? How many times I should not come, right? Whether I should come or not come, all this is a choice always, right? It's like this. I want to go to Chennai. I don't want to go to Chennai. It's all my choice. If I decide, I'll go. If I don't decide, I'll not go. As simple as this. Okay, remember this. Okay, and again, so the next question is: will the confidence or self confidence, will the self confidence increases by doing meditation? The question. Yes, the self confidence especially will be rippled, will be tremendously increased by doing meditation. There is no doubt about it. That's called Atma Viswas. Self confidence will be tremendously increased by doing meditation. So we used to say, right? A small faith is enough to lift the entire mountain, isn't it? That's how the Jesus Christ says. If you have a small, a seed of faith within you, you can lift the great mountain. So that's how it happens. So that's why whoever does the meditation, they will have definitely a huge amount of confidence within them. So whatever they wish, whatever they want to, they'll achieve it. No doubt on that. Okay. So that's how what happened. Many people who come to this PSSM and Mahavatar Foundation, all because they have got a great confidence within us, within them by doing meditation. For example, you're all assembled in this Zoom session. You will not assemble as such, as simple as like that, right? You will assemble here, you attend these sessions because you got the confidence now. You got self confidence right away. Already you got it. That's why you come here. You are the best example for self confidence improvement because of meditation, isn't it? That's very important, right? So, this is one question. Beautiful question. The other question here. So, many people ask Guruji, you have a, like, a stubborn so called braveness, like it's kind of a stubborn, the uh, stubbornness or stubborn braveness within you, the great braveness within you. How do you maintain this? Everybody ask him. So here what happens is, so he identified the truth, my dear friends. In order to tell the truth, you won't worry at all, you won't bother at all, because the truth is truth, it never changes. For example, if you see the ice cream, you can say ice cream. It's an ice cream, that's all. You can say as it is. So there won't be any kind of a, like again, some decoration or, the changing and adulteration, nothing will be there. As it is, whatever it is there, telling as it is, the truth as it is, telling to anybody, there won't be any question of, lack of braveness, isn't it? So here what happens is, whoever identified the truth, remember this point, whoever identified the truth, they won't be worried in order to tell the truth to others. They're always ready to tell the truth or share the truth to anybody anytime. Okay? They won't they won't be bothered. There will not be any botheration also. There won't be lacking of any braveness also. Telling truth as it is, it is so simple for the spiritual people or spiritualistic person because he already identified the truth. Very simple. Now, the other question is, so how do we overcome anger, fear, irritation, right? All these kind of qualities within us. It's very important. So, my dear friends, so what happens is all these qualities, anger, fear, right, irritation, all these are general qualities within everybody. You can't take them out completely. Many times you see these qualities are also sometimes important in order to have some control on many parameters, to check so many parameters in the life. See, for example, if you are trying to, when you are talking to your child, sometimes you may need to show some anger also. You can't be always, very smooth going, and they may not listen sometimes, isn't it? You may act, like even sometimes you need to act of showing some little anger on them. Then they get disciplined, isn't it? So likewise, so these qualities are important as long as you sow them at right place. What happens many times is we sow these qualities at the wrong places. It's like this. For example, you have one cot. So let's say you have a cot in the bathroom. Is the right place? You have a cot, like the one cot you are placing in the bathroom. That's not the right place at all. And you are getting some bathtub and putting into drawing room. Is the right place? So it is like this. The qualities are important. This anger, irritation, I mean, some extent of fear. These are all important qualities, general qualities of any human being, but sow them at right place, use them at right place, not at every place. Right? Then, so otherwise what happen? It causes a lot of issues, my dear friends. If you sow them at wrong places, it leads to a lot of repercussions and wrong consequences, isn't it? So that is why, so in order to get the proper control on these qualities, if anybody is doing right meditation, let me tell you, every master of meditation, he get proper control on all these qualities. Yeah, he is the boss for these qualities. You know that all these qualities he can very well control. He have no issues. A master, that means the person who is practicing spirituality or meditation, you will have very good control on all these qualities, so-called Arishat Vargas. Whatever we are talking now, Arishat Vargas, right? So that's how what happened. His life will be peaceful. There won't be any disturbance in his life. He will lead his life peacefully, successfully, properly. Every time, by practicing them properly, all these qualities within his life, he'll be always leading the blissful life. The persons who are not practicing meditation, what happens is these qualities are not under their control. These qualities will control the reverse, vice versa. So they are going to control the person. That's how they lead a miserable life, right? They get into anger. They don't know meaning of anger. They are not showing at right place. For a small thing, they get so much angry. For a small thing, they try to take a lot of revenge. That's how a normal person lead the life. A master, a master will keep all these qualities under their control so that they lead peaceful and blissful life, my dear friends. So that's how we need to understand. Okay. Now, so what is called Buddhatva? What is Buddhatva? Buddhatva meaning. So whatever you do the work, if it is always useful to others, which doesn't harm them, it is also useful to you. Any work you do, any work or any thought, any talk, whatever you do, if it is useful for you as well, if it is useful for others, so it is called Buddhatva. That is Buddhi. That means intellect, spiritual intellect, right? So that's how it is. So in this manner, what happens is it can be anything. It can be education. It can be so-called earning. It will be seva. In all these things, what he follows is Madhya Marga. What is the meaning of Buddhatva? Madhya Marga. It means it doesn't go to extreme or it doesn't go to the lower side. He'll be always leading the life with all these things, in the middle path. It's called middle path or Madhya Marga. So Buddhatva means Madhya Marga. There won't be any kind of a so too much attachment to anything. At the same time, he is not fully neglecting anything, right? Anything, whatever you take, it can be education, it can be seva, it can be so called earnings, whatever it may be. Always travel the middle path, traverse the middle path. If you are in the middle path, definitely you are called as a Buddha. That's how it is. It's called Buddhatva. Always remember this point. A Buddha, Gautam Buddha, like, it's a Buddhatva means it's like a Buddhahood. It's not like a person name or whatever. It's like a quality of a person, quality of a master. That's called Buddhatva. Okay. So always lead the middle path. Travel the middle path in your life also. Every time, every place. Right? Yes. So the next question is always how to be peaceful. How to be peaceful. How to be peaceful, not having tension in the life. Is it possible? How to be peaceful within us, within our life? Yes. So, see, tension will be created whenever we are writing some examination, or you go and attempt some new things. You always get some tension where you are not aware of them. So definitely it creates some kind of a tension. But if you are already prepared, all the requisite things for facing that particular thing, your tension will be reduced. Understand? So that's why it requires the pre-preparation. Number one. Number two, what happens is in the Bhagavad Gita, in Bhagavad Gita we learned in Mahabharata Yuddha, what happened is, so Arjuna has taken the Gandivam and then this chariot. In the chariot front side, Sri Krishna is sitting and he's driving the chariot, and Arjuna is sitting on the back side of him. And what happens when he gone to the middle of the that war? So he got, something like he got a lot of tense. He don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight. I will leave this and go back. I'll keep my Gandivam down and then I will go back. That's how he started telling. Then what is the, what is that is lacking is lacking the so-called realization. As he doesn't have realization, he is definitely will get the tension because he doesn't know what he is going to do. In the war, what he's all going to do is all about is he's going to kill all the enemies, so-called their own relatives and gurus and all these people, right? A grandpa and all these so-called the brothers and he's going to kill them. But he's thinking that I am going to do that and I'm going to kill all these people. How can I do this? All this, he started thinking. He started thinking, and because of that, what happened? He is feeling a lot of tense. He doesn't know that they are the souls. He is looking at them as physical body, and he doesn't know about the reality of this each and every physical body, what exactly there within them. Even if you remove all this, see, for the sake of establishing dharma, sometimes you need to kill something. So for the sake of dharma, you do it. That does, then that doesn't attract again negative karma. It's not negative karma. For the sake of establishing the truth or a dharma on the earth planet, if you started killing or doing violence, it has got its own meaning. It doesn't attract any negative karma. So this is known to Sri Krishna. That is why even he is in the middle of the war, he is sitting very peacefully and so blissfully, with the great smile on his face. He never looked like, he never looked anxiety. He never looked like he got anxiety and all. But the Arjuna is suffering now. That's how then the Sri Krishna started saying to him, you become yogi first. Yogi Bhava Arjuna. He used this word particularly. He said, first become a yogi. Then you will understand what you are going to do here. Are you really killing them? You are not killing them. You are just removing this physical body. The physical body goes to the, it get mixed with the Panchabhutas. Nature, 5 elements. The soul will travel to the Paraloka. That is Atmaloka, Swargaloka. So they always exist. They are not died. They are not killed by you, right? So that's how this particular dharma, this particular the wisdom is, Arjuna is lacking, but Sri Krishna is, the at the pinnacle of this kind of this wisdom, spiritual wisdom. He is the master of spiritual wisdom. That's why. So he doesn't have any tension, but Arjuna is feeling tense, right? Similarly, my dear friends, what we need to do is, in order to avoid any tension in our life also, be it examination, interview, or talking to other people, going and talking to anybody, new people, all what we need to know is our own, the real, reality about us, the self-realization. We also need to practice meditation. We need to understand about ourselves. Then no fear at all. You go and directly talk to anybody as if everybody is a soul. That's all. For us, what happened? Everybody is soul. We have no differentiation at all. Why do you worry when you are talking to? You can go and talk to anybody, right? You can go and talk to anybody in this universe. There won't be worry at all. Just you can go and talk because you know that you are self-realized already. You are a self-realized person. You are a master. You always have realization that you are a soul being. Finish. There won't be any tension at all. Why there is a tension? This is exactly what he's trying to express here, Sri Krishna. Okay, right. So, friends, so in the society, the next question, society, we see a lot of differences with respect to so-called religions, the differences in religions. So, let me tell you, there won't be any kind of a religion, especially with respect to human being concerned. All these religions are man-made, right? The spirituality, what we say, is God made, and the all the religions are man made, created. So many times what happen, because we don't have spiritual wisdom, we always feel that I am belong to so and so religion. That's a wrong thing, because you have no wisdom, proper wisdom, isn't it? For example, in one life I born as a Muslim. In other life I might have, definitely in the previous lives, many lives, some lives as a Christian, some lives as a Hindu, some lives as a Muslim. Where is the question of religion now? You are the soul. You born in many religions many times. You came and went, right? And you are going to born again in the different religions, not only one particular religion, right? So there is no question of the differences with respect to religions, my dear friends. As long as if we have the wisdom, spiritual wisdom within you, if you have spiritual wisdom, definitely you will understand the better way, easy way. Otherwise, what happened? So many of the people, they feel that I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, and then they start fighting, right? Because they don't know, they are not aware of it. That's why if you start practicing meditation, if you understand about yourself, and you also understand about Janma Parampara, right? All the past lives, previous lives, like so many things, all these kind of things, if you understand, so definitely what happen, you will be not at all in a position to differentiate any kind of a religions. Understand? So at the same time, in the Janma Parampara, there's always karma siddhanta carry forward with us. Okay. So in order to come out of this karma siddhanta, so one life after life, if you want to come out of this karma siddhanta, karma parampara, definitely you must be practicing meditation. You must increase your awareness. Otherwise, it will pull you into many lives. Your lives will be keep on continuing if you don't realize in any one life at least. Remember this. Okay. The next question is, so as I told in the previous time also, many people, they say that we are attracted to some gurus who they have collected money from us, 10,000, 20,000, all this way. They have cheated us. So then what should we do? Like that, these questions they ask many times. So what we say is, so there is no mistake from the person who has cheated you. The problem here is you have no wisdom. You are ignorant person. As you are ignorant, you may be cheated by anybody else. What you must be doing is, you must practice meditation, swadhyaya, sajana sangatya. Then you will be able to understand very easily who is the real master whom you have to approach. Very simple, right? So here there is no question of you know talking about other person. He is wrong. He has done like this to me. He has done like that. So all this, no need to talk all that. No blaming game. No blame game at all. Forget about it. It's a mistake of you. You got attracted to him. They didn't attract you at all. Remember this point. So be aware of this, all these things. So if you are aware of this, and by practicing meditation and all, then no worries. You will come out of all these things very fast. Right? And also many people say that so to do the meditation, we need a peaceful environment, right? So if you don't have that kind of environment, what should I do? Right? So they ask this question. So always remember, so when in the beginning days, you need definitely a peaceful environment to practice the meditation without fail. You must create yourself. For example, if I started practicing a scooter, driving scooter, where do I practice? Can I practice in the middle of the busy junction, traffic area? So I can't go and practice. I will hit many people and leads to accidents also. What I need a open place. If I want to practice my driving of scooter, I should go to open area, practice, get perfection, then I come to the busy traffic area. Similarly, like that. In the beginning, what we say is for practicing meditation, create the peaceful atmosphere around you. Number one. Okay. As you go on practice, once you become perfect, once you get the perfection, even in the middle of the traffic, also you can sit and practice meditation, go into the meditation very easily. So for the beginning days, yes, we need peaceful environment. So make sure that you get that kind of environment. Try to practice in that. Right? Okay. So other thing is, the next question is, so there's a question. Why do some people born as very filthy rich people? Why do some people born as a poor people? Why it is so? So why it is happening like that? Friends, here, so another thing is, one thing very important we need to always remember is, here nobody is, filthy rich or the poor persons as such. It's all about, it's a nataka. It's a like one type of a drama is going on here. In one life, I choose to be a beggar. In next life, I choose to be a jamindar. The soul doesn't have any issue. Soul doesn't have any issue at all. And also, we are all born here because of many factors. Our previous karmas, and also the kind of a role given by creator. Like our director is there, no? We have a director. For all of us, we have a director. This life is a movie. The movie, the screenplay, everything is going on here. Whatever the direction, who is the director? The creator, supreme soul, or Paramatma. He is the director. He gives the role to us. One time he gives as a one beggar. Next time he gives as a one engineer. Now this life, the other person as a software engineer. Now you see here, so Deepika is in America now. Okay, this life. Next life, she may go into Russia or Canada. I don't know, right? Right? She born in India, but she went to America, isn't it? All this is a drama. Just a drama is going on. In the that big drama is going on. In that we are also part of that. We are the players of drama. We don't need to worry. What is given, play it well. That's all. Play it well as much as possible. Act very very well. That's all. If you are given a beggar, yes, sit in front of temple. Whoever comes, beg them, take nicely, tell them, you do the Asirvada. All they do that. Aram say do it in this life. Next life you come again. Next life go on born as a one jamindar or a big family where a lot of money, lot of lands, right? Like that. That's all. There is no need to worry for anything. Whether you are born as a rich person, poor person, you have some hands are cut, right? The legs are not there, the ears are not, ears are not listening, and you're a deaf person, dumb person, blind person, doesn't matter. Don't worry at all. Just accept, enjoy it, enjoy what you are, wherever you are, whatever you are, just enjoy. Lead the life peacefully, happily, blissfully. What is given to you, accept it. Accept it, embrace it, enjoy it, lead the life blissfully. That's very, very, very important, my dear friends. Never ever compare with the adjacent person. Why that person is so rich? He has got 3 cars, I have 1 car. He's having a lot of properties, I don't have any property. Why do you worry? Which belongs to whom? All this belongs to Creator. Nothing belongs to you. Any minute you have to vacate here, right? So Creator decides means your role is finished means 1 second you cannot stay here, right? We are seeing many, many instances, isn't it? We have seen in front, like in our reality, in the practical life, we have been seeing, we have been listening many news. Which time, who will go? They have to leave, that's all. So in that case, we can understand, right? It is so temporary. It is the role given to you, just play well. So there is one statement by Shakespeare. The world is a the world is a stage where we are only mere actors. We struct and fume, we do our part and depart. The world is a big stage, my dear friends. In this stage, we are all mere actors. We struct and fume, like we struggle, do this, do that, for living. All that we do, many things. We do our part and then depart. Whatever part is given to you, do it and depart. You have no connection at all to this world. So this is how the practical life, my dear friends. Okay. The one question, wonderful question it is. So the other question is, so if you show kind of a compassion towards the other animal beings, what is the benefit for us? So this is a question. The question is, if you show the compassion, like a Jesus Christ, he takes he takes care of even animals also very, with a great compassion, love, all this, isn't it? So that means, so always we need to remember one thing: we must show compassion to all the animal beings, all other beings, including human being and other beings. The reason is, if you show the compassion, the same thing comes back to us also. Otherwise, if you don't show the compassion, if you kill them, right? To kill you again, the nature creates virus, like a coronavirus. It creates the who are the people, no? They are trying to eat the animals, not showing compassion. They kill them. They eat, they eat non-veg. They all have suffered already. And anybody who is doing that, they are going to be suffered in the future. At any cost, they have to pay the price. If at all you show the compassion, no? Compassion, love to all the beings around you, give the food, help it. See, many dogs will be going, many small animals will be roaming in the road and all, no? If you are able to just spare the food, give them the food. It is very, very important. Understand? And never ever give any kind of a violence to them. Birds, giving the water. See, in the cities, there is no water for the birds also, isn't it? For the animals also, there is no water. In fact, for human being itself, water is not there. Where the question of animals and birds, isn't it? So if you want water, we have to go to the shop and buy the one mineral water. That's the situation we came down. So there is no question of giving water to any animals, all these these birds and all. So that's how we are not taking care. So as we are not taking care, we are also suffering equally. Like the what happens is the nature creates some kind of a the opposite reaction. It produces some kind of a virus, bacteria all the time, and give you dengue, typhoid, malaria, coronavirus. All this it comes to us. Okay, remember this. And again, so who is called Pandita? The name Pandita is there, right? So who is called Pandita? See, many times what happen, we are confused. The people who who recite the slokas, all the Bhagavad Gita 700 slokas, whoever is going to recite, we treat them as a Pandit or kind of a master. No, it's not like that. A Pandit means he must have realized himself, he is a soul being, and also he must have realized that all are soul beings, and also he must have realized that Sarvam Kalidhvam Brahmam. When he realized, what happens is he looks everybody as equal. There is no differentiation at all, my dear friends. He is called Pandit. Not like, you just mugged up completely and you're able to tell so many things, so many bhasanas, so many speeches. No use. That is not the way. If you treat everybody equally, the equality, equanimity, if you are able to maintain, then you are called as a real Pandita. Remember this point. Okay. So now the other thing is the other question. So in order to practice the meditation in the more better way, what are the techniques? What are the techniques so which are available, right? So this is the one question. So always remember, my dear friends, so in order to practice the meditation, practice the meditation, so we don't need to do any chanting, any mantras, no japas, nothing. In order to practice the meditation in the more better way, what happens is then you need to follow the breath observation, then go inside all this. This is a process we have given you already. The other thing is this meditation technique, it need to be taught for the children right from the lower age. I'll tell you why. See, 50 years person, if you start asking him to learn the new languages or a music, he feels so difficult, isn't it? 50 years person. He always feels so difficult. Like, how can I learn? So is it easy for me? He can definitely feel so difficult because already his mind is loaded with many things. He's already having a lot of garbage inside. So he's not fresh enough. His memory power, sharpness, intelligence, everything is came down already. Now, same meditation technique or same language, different languages, music and all, if you start teaching to the lower age, that means the so-called children, how quickly they learn, isn't it? They learn very fast. That is why what we try to say is, friends, we tell everybody that so start educating your children right from the lower age about this meditation. Give them the meditation practice right from the lower age. Okay. So in this way, what happens is they'll be able to do it. They'll be able to learn very faster, right? So that's how. So this particularly, the children will learn very faster because they are empty-minded. At the same time, even for the elders also, it takes more time for the elders. So that means every elder person should become like a children. Then they'll be able to learn it faster. Okay. So that is why this especially by following the meditation technique, slowly, everybody will become empty-minded like a children. Then they can learn very faster. All the spiritual wisdom, they can learn very faster. So that's how we need to understand. Okay. Now, so what is enlightenment? So what is enlightenment, my dear friends? So the meaning of enlightenment we need to understand. The enlightenment means like living happily or peacefully all the time, every second on this earth planet. Whoever is living like that is called enlightened person. And he also does all the work or whatever the works he is going to take up, task is going to do in the name of Loka Kalyana, in the name of Loka Kalyana Artha. So in that manner, whoever is leading his life, he is called enlightened person. Enlightened person means not like by looking at his Veshadharana or his name or his fame or his language. All these are not important at all for us. In order to decide whether he's an enlightened person or not, the first and foremost is look at his way of life, right? The look at of his the way of talking, and if he is leading his life peacefully, happily, blissfully, every second, every instant on this earth planet. Yes, he is called an enlightened person. See, situations, odd situations, wrong situations, challenges, issues, problems are quite common to all the people. You are a master, whether you are a master, a common person, or it may be. They all comes to everybody in everybody's life. I've read so many masters' lives. They all gone through very difficult stages of life. In fact, they struggled so much. Still, they never lost, so-called the spiritual scientific temper. A spirituality or the inclination towards spirituality is never lost from them. Okay, though they have gone through so many issues in their life. That's how it is, friends. He is called as enlightened person, enlightened master. At the same time, he always takes up many whatever task he is doing. Mostly they are meant for the loka kalyana, for the well-being of society. Always he does that. So he is called the enlightened master. Now, what is the meaning of sannyasa? Right? Samyak plus nyasam. Samyak means the right things. Nyasam means abandoning, leaving. That means whatever is required, whatever the right things, whatever the right things to leave, you'll always abandon it. What are the right things to be kept, you will always keep it within him. That means you are different, I am different. He is different, I am different. This particular thing has to go. The right thing has to go. It's not the correct thing to keep within you. If you are a master, for example, you must be always having all are equal, isn't it? You are different, I am different, she is different, it is different. Then how can you become a master? So leaving the right things to go, whatever need to go, it has to go. Whatever has to be there, it has to be there. So this is how it is. Not like leaving family and going somewhere and leading the aesthetic life or sannyasi life. No, it's not like that. That is not the sannyasam. Whatever need to be, whatever need to leave, the right things need to leave outside of our life. This particular so-called the oneness, if you achieve it, and the so-called the differentiation, if you leave it, the right things you are leaving out of your life, you are abandoning all these things, then you are leading a sannyasi life, the true sannyasi. Understand? Again. So the next question is, why do we need to only focus on the observation of the breath when you are doing meditation? So this is a question, right? So, my dear friends, why do we say only to observe the breath during the meditation is this breath or swasa. This never belongs to the past. It never belongs to the future. It belongs to the right moment. It's called presence. So as it is fresh and it is exactly like so fresh, so live. It just coming in, just going out. It means it is very fresh. So as it is fresh, it also makes you always be in the present moment if you observe it. It is bringing a lot of energy within you, and whatever the wastage is there, it's taking out all the time. And because it belongs to present moment, if you observe that, you will also be in the present moment. If at all, if I give you the past related and future related, definitely you will get into a lot of turbulence in the mind. Your mind will never become empty. Understand? So that is the reason what happens is, see all the future. What is the future? Like you are building castles in the air. You are trying to building the castles in the air. You are trying to do that. That's called future. It is uncertain. Anything which is uncertain will bring a lot of fear in your life. Anything in the past, it will give lot of kind of repentance or regretting within your life. You are going to regret if you always keep remembering the past. What happened? You get regretting nature, the regretting mentality. That's not the correct way. So especially the breath brings you the present state of life, the present state of so-called living in the present moment. That particular the character, the particular that the nature of living, basically the right way of living, the mindfulness, that is improved by observation of the breath only. That also the current breath, what is going in, what is coming out. Okay, so this is how. So friends, so if we start observing this, the current breath which is going in, coming out, we all become great master. We will definitely become, say, spiritual scientists, no doubt about it. Okay, because we one or other day we realize ourselves by just observation of the breath. That's how the observation of the breath is very, very important, much more important, is a vital in the process of meditation. Yes. Now, the next question is, do we need the vegetarian food for the human beings? Is it mandatory? Yes. So, my dear friends, so eating food is your own choice, but you must take the choice or select the choice very, very with the highest amount of awareness. First of all, you need to be so much aware. So you must be so much aware in order to choose which food to be taken, which food not to be taken. If you are eating even non-vegetarian also, nobody is going to kill you. Nobody is going to say no to it. But what are the repercussions? What are the bad consequences? You must understand. Then eat the food. Okay. For example, many people, even some of the people we heard also, they eat directly the human beings itself. They eat the human beings also. That kind of people also living on the earth planet, right? They are also living and they are also leading the life, isn't it? But it's all about your choice. It is your choice. If you have a intellect, or if you have some kind of a spiritual intellect and right kind of wisdom, you will always select the right kind of food, right? So, for example, what happens is this body is not meant for non-vegetarian at all. It is designed for the so-called vegetarian food. If you have this wisdom, you will select the right food. If you don't have this wisdom, you will select the wrong food only. You must understand this. Right from our teeth, our digestion system, our small intestine, big intestine, all are designed especially for the vegetarian food only. So that's why. So if you have especially this loss of nature, the how the body is built, so what kind of nature of the body, if you try to understand all these things properly, proper wisdom, then your choice will be always perfect. The problem is within us: lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, ignorance. That's how the choice of food is becoming wrong. Nowadays, you are seeing in the society, right? Though they are learned people, they are highly educated people, they straight away go and eat non-vegetarian food without any thinking. Straight away, they go and eat non-vegetarian food, a wrong food. It's like you are putting a diesel into petrol car, petrol into diesel car. Finish. The slowly, the body becomes weak, and then it go and get into the so-called, that garage. It has to go to garage only after some time, because now it is running with the petrol car is running with the so-called diesel is running, diesel car is running with the petrol. How does it work? Tell me. Similarly, our body is also similar. We can't put the non-vegetarian food into the vegetarian animal. It's actually, we are all the herbivorous animals. We are not carnivorous. Remember this point. Okay. Now, the last question. I think we are leading to the ending now. The the first part of the spiritual questionnaire. The last question. So, can we believe that whatever the science says is all truth? Yes. So is it possible like that? No. See, whatever science says is whatever it sees, it believes, isn't it? Many times what happens is, so whatever we see with respect to microscope, with respect to scientists, whatever they understand, they try to tell you. Whichever you don't see, right? They always say that it doesn't exist. Finish. For example, in the science also, science can see many things and it explores. It will try to whatever is available, it will explore. Whatever is available already invented by nature. Nature has invented already. What scientist does is they go and understand it and they tell the details to the other people. That's how they do. That's called research. But here, what happens is sometimes many of the things they won't understand, they can't see also. For example, ultraviolet rays comes, infrared comes from the sun. They can't see it, but they can't say it doesn't exist, isn't it? They're all existing. Similarly, they can't see the other planets, right? Other planets, star system, they can't see all these things. They could see some of them through nowadays, they developed telescopes and all the, they are trying to see it. Whichever they see, they say that is existing. Remaining thing, they say that it doesn't exist. That's why always try to remember. So what they can understand out of 100% is only 1%. See, there is one statement also, clear statement also. What is visible is 1%. What is invisible is 90%, 99% in this universe, in this cosmos. What all we are seeing here is only 1%, my dear friends. What we are not seeing is 99%. That's how it is. Okay. So that's why the science can show only the things to an extent possible, like solid in nature, if at all the liquid in nature, if at all gas in nature. These things can be detected by them. These things can be shown to you. They will prove you, they will show it to you. Of course, you can believe them. But what about the other things which cannot be seen by the physical eyes? The science and experiments, they can't detect it. Where is the question of understanding consciousness by scientists? Scientists cannot understand that. They don't know about it. What is consciousness, meaning of consciousness, unless they close the eyes, go inside them, travel inside. It's called inner engineering. If they start doing it, then they will understand, oh, there is something within us also. After I switched off my mind, after I switched off my intellect also, still I am able to see something inside. What is that? What is that I'm seeing? Who is seeing this? My eyes are closed, my ears are not, working, and my nose is also kept at neutral state. But I am getting some, without any perfume outside, I am smelling the great sugandha. I am smelling a wonderful, like a sugandha, like Srigandha, that kind of smell, the so-called perfume, more than perfumes, that kind of smell is coming. Some kind of sounds I'm hearing. Some masters are walking. Some kinds of sounds also I'm hearing. Though I close my eyes, but inside I'm seeing mountains. I'm seeing some kind of the birds are flying, the rivers are flowing, and some masters are coming and going. I'm speaking to some master. I'm sitting under the tree. Beside me, there is a master sitting. I also could visit Anuman. I also could visit the Parsuram. I also could visit Matar Babaji. He is giving some message to me. I am hearing something. I am seeing all these things within me. After setting down all my physical senses, what is it? Who will understand this? How can the science can explore this? It's not possible, my dear friends. The only spiritual science, which spiritual scientists can explore all these things. So that's why there is a limitation for physical sciences. once the physical sciences, once the physicality is ended, the spirituality begins. Whenever, whenever the physicality ends, the spirituality begins. That's how it is. So through the spirituality, spiritual science, we can explore all these things which cannot be explored by the physical sciences or materialistic sciences, my dear friends. Okay. So thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. So we'll continue this in our next sessions, further questions also. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions. We have discussed about questions and answers. Now, if you have any questions, on these answers, you can clarify yourself. Yes. So another 5 minutes. Right. If you have no questions, you can share your experience of today's class.
Thank you so much, Guruji. We are very fortunate today to listen through your own words, like about spirituality and about so many questions and answers. And how to identify real guru? We felt like we found a real guru, that is you. Even Shri Pallavi typed the message like we found a real guru. And mastering the spirituality and not rituality. That's the one main thing. It's like growing spiritually. Growing spiritually is like knowing ourselves, knowing like we are the real masters, and seeing oneness in like equality in all. Even to animals, we have to show compassion, love, gratitude to the nature, everything. All those words is like very reminding again for us from your actions. And so we thought like we found a real master, and you are like serving a lot of people. You're conducting holistic wellness festival and all, serving a lot of people, and regularly you're making others to practice meditation. That's too for free. Nowadays we don't get anything for free, but you are spending so much time for us. Just a thought like to bring awareness and make others be happy, joyful, and free from stressful life, and to live a happy, healthy life. For all your struggles and for all your team, we would like to thank you so much. And this is a great work. Even we can, if even I think like I want to do, I may not do these things. This is not like a single day you have struggle. Like it's like many days, like many years you started. And we thank you so much for giving us this platform to share our expressions, to learn more things. And that way, like we are developing a lot, Guruji, for sure. We developed a lot. When we entered into your meditation class at the beginning day, that time I am like not even able to turn on my video. It's like hesitation, like I'm not able to show my face even. But now I'm much developed. I saw like other friends also. They have developed very much, and thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. And thank you for giving for all the masters so that they can come and learn. And every day is a new topic. Even you take the same class tomorrow, there will be some new points added tomorrow for sure. We learn every day new things. And that's I want to appreciate you a lot. We can't appreciate, I know, but I just a small try. And you taught us like how to make our life more meaningful, like respecting others, treating others like oneness. We are only souls. Like when you are telling about like Arjuna, due to lack of realization, he felt like, I'm sorry, I can't kill my own family members. Like they're my own family members, they're like my cousins, I can't kill them. So then Sri Krishna told Gita that time, like letting Arjuna be aware of Yogi Baba. Arjuna, you be like a yogi, you're not killing the souls are like always live. You're not killing souls, you're just killing the bad. That's it. That's what you have to show in future. The bad doesn't exist, only dharma exists. All as when we are teaching, like that part of my goosebumps were like I felt my goosebumps. So the spirituality is God-made, religions is man-made. And even before Ice Age, we all are from Africa. People all in the history, we are from Africa. From Africa, we moved to India. From India, we moved to China. From China, we moved to Russia. And from Russia to North America, and then to South America. So all people, we belong to one place actually, but we just got scattered because of the Ice Age. They're able to walk, so we got scattered. That's it. So everything is only one thing is spirituality. There is no religion. Man only made religion just to make some kind of groups to show themselves they are powerful or something like that. But now it turned like very destructive manner, like fighting for other things and all. So yes, that's very true. Spirituality is the only thing we had that is God made, and we can gain spirituality only through meditation. So and you told like some gurus, some some people feel like gurus cheated us. It's true. We should learn know more knowledge, and we should be more wisdom. We should be aware like whom we are going. See, their nature is like that. If we go and keep our finger near the scorpion, the scorpion nature is to bite. It's our mistake. Like we went to the scorpion. We have to be careful. They do their nature, so it's not their mistake. It's our mistake. We need to learn, and we need to be aware, and we need to be cautious and act accordingly. Yes. And you told about Janma Parampara and Karma Siddhanta. Nobody can escape from karma, but through meditation, we can reduce our karmas and we can burn our karmas. For every single aspect, I feel like meditation is the base, and meditation is the only way we can progress our self spirituality. We can grow ourselves, and since we are getting benefit, we need to teach others also. That is what you are doing, and that's a big thing you're doing. And so no wisdom as an ignorant person, one may be cheated. Yes. And at the beginning, we need some peaceful environment. Yes, sir. I agree with this, because at the beginning, like when we are beginners to meditation, we need some peaceful surrounding. But after we master in doing meditation, we don't think of anything like, is there any disturbance or not? If there is any disturbance, we feel like we need to be very, we need to get out from this, and we do meditation to earn peaceful. We know like peace is within us. So all these things, they are like a lot more. I don't want to take much time, and overall, like I would like to thank you so much, sir. And masters, any questions, any experiences, please come up. This itself shows like you are spiritually grown. Come forward and talk. Yeah, Sindhura.
Yes. Sindhura.
Yes. Sir, my question is, what is the concept of third eye and third eye opening?
The opening. Okay. Right. So third eye opening. So it's like whatever you are not able to see with these two eyes, you are able to see those things, right? Which are
That's what people say.
beyond these physical frequencies.
Yes.
Whatever the physical frequencies which are visible, right? Which are able to hear these things, hearing, seeing, both, which you are able to see with your physical eyes, with the physical ears, right? These are physical, which are beyond the physical, you are able to see. Those are third eye experiences. We call them a third eye experiences. So how does it happen is basically within us, what something called pineal gland. Okay. The pineal gland within, which is embedded within our brain. Okay. Once it gets proper energization, it's called Agna Chakra. Once it gets proper energization, then what happens is it's like an antenna. It's like an antenna. You think like antenna, like a radio or a TV has got antenna, right? Olden days you have seen one antenna will be there. You are now also on the top of car, one antenna will be there. So it's similar to that. It is similar, exactly similar. Okay. So once it is get activated with a proper energization, with the regular practice of meditation, what happens is the moment it is energized, it get connects to the universe. Now it can receive any kind of signal from the universe, from anywhere. Suppose if you make a thought, I need to be connected to so and so master, right? I need to get a so and so message. So this all, like, it happens, of course, to different people in different ways also. Sometimes what happened, let me tell you, even my earlier video, any one video on third eye power, third eye experience, you please watch it. That's why I say all of you, go through all the 12 batches are there, no? 12 batches, every video is powerful. But only thing is you have to use them. So I can't tell every time, use it and go through it.
So actually, once a video was posted in the group. It is in Kannada, Chakra
Not,
Valley.
not that. So in 12 batches, this is the 13th batch, right? English. There are 12 batches. If you want, I'll post the playlist.
All chakras videos is there, like uh, healing all chakras, all
Yeah,
chakras, 7 chakras, all
everything is
this.
there. I think in Kannada I've done one session like that.
Yeah,
But
yes, yes.
I'm talking about
That is
third eye.
missing.
No, with respect to third eye, I'm telling you.
Yes, yes, yes.
To third eye, I have spoken lengthily. What kind of
Okay.
experiences you gain?
He was
uh,
not present on that day.
Different manner. In fact, suppose I'm talking to you now. I get some answer from you. That's my third eye experience. I don't need to, just close my eyes and then I only see, listen. That's only third eye. No, it's not like that. Okay. Third eye experience happens in many, many, many ways. Early morning, I open my newspaper, I see. I got answer to my question. Finish.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
Somebody will telephone me and say something to me. Yes, I got my answer. Yes, that's a third experience. See, without your the conscious effort, whatever happens in your life, they're all third experiences. This will be developed very well if you start practicing meditation. Understand? So many people see, some of course, sometimes we close the eyes and see some, various, like in the form of visions, in the form of pictures, all that's
Yes,
also
yes,
good.
yes.
They're also called as third experiences. We are not saying that no to that, but need not to be. All the third experiences need not to be like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Please go through my
Got
video, understand much more deeper. I can only explain now a little bit.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'll try to find it out, sir, and share.
Post it. See, my
Yeah,
sincere advice is go through all the previous batches, pull out some of the videos, keep posting in the current batch also.
sure, sir.
All those subjects will not be
Yes,
repeated
sir.
now, my dear friends. Those
Okay,
subjects
sir.
will not be repeated at all. We'll be marching towards the new subjects. What about old subjects which you are not listen? Take one video every day, one new video, one old video, post in our group. Take
Okay, sir.
12th session, 11th session, 10th session from first onwards, first to till 12th. You take any one batch, you take one video and post it here. Let them go through 1 or 2 videos per day. Morning one video, evening one video. Post it. Let them watch. Take the wisdom, write it down. That's how it is.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I feel, because of that, because now I feel like after this chakras, listening to chakras, it is like transcending from one chakra to one chakra, one chakra to one chakra. Why I get this third eye suddenly? Because I can feel I was in Vishuddhi chakra. I was stuck. After doing meditation, I feel like I'm started speaking that I don't feel any discomfort here. But the
Yes.
thing is, now I'm stuck like here.
No, it happens. For some time you have to be there only.
The misery,
See,
the stuck,
especially this
the eyes, they get so much, I feel so much here
yes,
thing.
no
That's
problem. That's the right place. That's the right place. Everybody has to reach there in one or
okay.
other life. You must reach here. This is the right point. Okay.
Okay.
This is actually center of so-called center of universal love.
Oh,
You start developing universal love at this place. Okay. You
okay.
required very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Right. Okay. So thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Subrat.